Welcome to this brief sequence for letting go. Today we'll move through some poses that will refresh your body and open you to the ideas of letting go of that which no longer serves you. So we'll begin kneeling on our knees in the middle of our mat. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Crown is lifted. And we'll begin with 3 sun breaths. Inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. Inhale, palms to come up. Exhale, let go. Nice audible exhale. Inhale up. Open the mouth to let go. And once again, inhale. Find your heart center. Make your way into tabletop. And either with the knees together, or you can bring them mat distance apart, whatever feels good for you, with big toes touching. Sink your seat down toward your heels and walk your hands forward and bring your chest down toward the mat. And then maybe your forehead rests on the mat. And just begin to sink into this pose. Letting go of any tension through the back. And then maybe you begin to gently rock your forehead from side to side, massaging the third eye. And allowing yourself to open to this idea of letting go. Find stillness. Return back up to tabletop, planting your wrists directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Finding neutral tabletop, spreading the fingertips wide. Tops of the feet are pressing down into the mat. We'll move through a few cat-cows here. So drop the belly, lift the gaze on the inhale. On your exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale to look up, really pressing into the mat through the hands, knees, and tops of the feet. Exhaling to round, noticing all the parts that are making contact with the earth. Again, inhale. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, spreading the collarbones. Exhale to round. Releasing the spine. We'll go through 2 more. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round. And last one. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. And return to neutral spine. Extend the right leg long behind you. Tucking the toes, we'll find a gentle shift forward and back. Opening up through the toes, through the bottom of the feet, and through the calf. Keeping your core tight here, not collapsing through the belly. And then find stillness. Plant the right hand into the mat, maybe shift it a little bit more toward the center of the mat. And then take a nice deep inhale and open the left arm up toward the ceiling, finding a gentle twist. Taking a few breaths here, reaching the fingertips toward the ceiling, pressing the right palm into the mat, grounding through the left knee and heel and right toes. And one more deep inhale here. And on the exhale, return your left hand to the mat. Find your tabletop. Extend the left leg long behind you. Tuck the toes and shift forward and back, finding that stretch through the bottom of the foot, through the toes, through the left calf. And find stillness. Root down through the right knee, top of right foot, left toes, left hand maybe comes in a little closer to center. Take a nice deep inhale and open to the right, bringing the right arm up toward the ceiling for your twist. Opening the chest, opening through your heart center. Return the right hand to the mat. Finding your tabletop. Spreading the fingertips wide. Tuck the toes. Begin to lift the knees away from the mat, pressing into the mat through the hands, through the toes, and then lift the hips toward the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog. And maybe here we begin to release through the backs of the legs, pedaling out through the feet, bending one knee and then the other. And find stillness, drawing your heels toward the earth, no matter if they don't touch. Raising the hips toward the ceiling, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, letting the head hang between the arms, pressing into the palms. On your next inhale, look forward and take baby steps. Walk your feet up toward your hands, coming up toward the top of your mat, and then release into a forward fold. Keeping a generous bend in the knees here, maybe you clasp opposite elbows with your hands, rounding through the spine, keeping that generous bend in the knees. Maybe you sway back and forth just a bit in ragdoll, letting your head and shoulders hang heavy. And find stillness. Release the hands if they were clasped. And then we're going to slowly roll up, coming to a standing position, but finding that movement with intention, one vertebra at a time, letting the arms and head be heavy. As you bring yourself up to stand, rolling the shoulders down the back once you arrive. Feet hip distance apart beneath you. Neutral pelvis, shoulders dropped away from the ears. Crown is tall, palms facing the front of the mat. In mountain. Just noticing how your feet root into the earth. And I'm going to turn to face you. In our mountain, we're going to take some active sun breaths here. So we'll find the motion up overhead, and on the exhale, we're going to bend through the knees and just breathe out through the mouth and really let it go. Inhale to come up. On your exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms, let it go. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Make your exhale audible. Let it go. And if at any time this breathing practice doesn't feel good for you, just return to a normal breath. One more. And let the hands float back down to the sides. Returning to our mountain. Maybe bringing the feet just slightly wider than hip distance apart. So just a little heel toe shimmy out. Again, neutral pelvis. Let the shoulders fall away. And we're just going to gently begin to find a little twist through the torso, keeping the body very loose. And bring the arms into this swinging motion, coming back and forth across and behind your body. And just having a little bit of fun with it. Letting go. Feeling the freedom through the arms as they just hang and swing. Remember to breathe. Maybe you go a little faster. And then slowly begin to slow it down. And coming back to stillness. Bringing the feet back under the hips, into mountain. Feeling the vibration of the energy moving through your body. And take a nice deep inhale in. Hands come up overhead. Exhale, find your heart center. 2 more. Inhale. Release. Last one, biggest breath of the day. Inhale. Let it go. And I hope you found this practice to help you release and let go of any energy that is no longer needed. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.